On December 14, 2025, an employee at the Dollar Tree store on Southwest 8th Street in Miami's Little Havana neighborhood found a female body in the store's freezer. It appears the female customer entered the store the night before. But how was she able to access the restricted employee-only area and end up in the freezer, undetected, overnight, not found until the next morning, naked? Was it foul play on the part of an employee? Was it an attempted theft and she somehow got stuck in the freezer? Was she under the influence of drugs, alcohol, or prescribed medication? Was there underlying mental health condition? What we soon come to learn changes everything. Please join me for the next episode of Nikki Lynn Investigates. Hi, I'm Nikki Lynn, and welcome to Nikki Lynn Investigates, where I break down true crime cases, past and present, provide you with updates on cases that shook our communities to its core. Follow along as we delve into current events, breaking news, and criminal trials with facts, context, and clarity, all while applying legal principles. Are you ready to take a closer look?
This video may contain copyrighted material. The copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 allows for fair uses for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. This video is intended for educational, entertainment, and commentary purposes. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute.
Miami police said they obtained videos showing the final moments before Helen Maziel Garay Sanchez walked into the Dollar Tree in the Little Havana neighborhood. She would be found unalived and naked the next morning by a Dollar Tree employee. Police state not only did they retrieve video from the store the morning of the investigation, but also from Sanchez's family member. Spokesperson for the police state she walked into the freezer on her own. Quote unquote, there was no foul play. The spokesperson also stated mental illness was not a factor. Dollar Tree and its employees are fully cooperating with the investigation. Here's what we know so far. There are at least 2 videos showing Sanchez enter the store, and maybe even one showing her enter the freezer area. Per police, nothing on the video appears out of the ordinary or suspicious. The video handed over by a family member shows her going into the store alone. Was this a drop-off only? Because obviously there would have been concern when she didn't leave the store that night or call for a pickup. The police stated there was no foul play or mental illness. So what made Sanchez walk into the freezer and not come back out? A week afterwards, the family stated they don't know how this happened either, and they're still not getting any answers. But wait, we come to find out 32-year-old Helen Sanchez, mother of 2, is also Dr. Helen Maziel Garay Sanchez, an anesthesiologist from Nicaragua with years of extensive medical training. Dr. Sanchez was reportedly here in the U.S. since December 4th, visiting her elderly father and family. According to her family, Sanchez dedicated her life to medicine. She was an anesthesiologist who specialized in congenital heart disease and brought hope and healing to countless children. Her compassion, skill, and commitment to saving young lives defined both her career and her character. This is still a pending investigation, and police are waiting for the autopsy report from the Miami-Dade Medical Examiner's Office. As police reported, they suspect no foul play or mental illness. The family, as well as the community, are left with a lot of unanswered questions. How could someone enter into a store's freezer unnoticed and remain there overnight? Did the freezer door lock behind her? Are there any safety mechanisms on the inside of the freezer to avoid someone getting trapped? Did Dr. Sanchez experience a medical emergency that prevented her from responding rationally? Why and how did she end up in the freezer? Did she have a cell phone on her? Why was she found naked? Was this due to the paradigm we know as paradoxical undressing, when someone starts to undress in extreme cases of hypothermia because their body feels as if it's overheating? This is where the body tries to stay warm in extremely cold conditions, but you begin to feel severely overheated, and so you begin to undress. Until they receive the results of her autopsy and the investigation findings, the family will continue to speculate. Was this foul play, or was this just a tragic accident? A GoFundMe page was set up to cover the cost of repatriation, transportation, and funeral services in Nicaragua. My last check showed that the donations was paused, and maybe the GoFundMe has met its goal. I will continue to update you on the latest findings of this case. This has been another episode of Nikki Lynn Investigates. Please continue to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you next time.